It's Tuesday, and I decided yesterday that I was too tired and that fan fiction was more important than making this video. It iced yesterday slash Sunday night, and between my alarm clock not waking me up, having to dig my car out from underneath ice, getting to work late, to falling and busting my knee, to then having to deal with the public. Yesterday was pretty craptastic, and it actually kind of reinforced kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Adulting. Adulting sucks. Okay, if anybody who is watching this is underneath like the age of 19, if you can invent a way to stop the aging process, do it. When I was 17 years old, I thought being a teenager sucked and that I really wanted to be an adult and I could do what I want and I could have money and I'd get to buy the things that I wanted because, when you're that age and a nerd, you just find shirts and figurines and movies and music and all these things that you want to buy, but you have no money to buy these set items. So you just want to be an adult. Well, when you become an adult, you realize you have bills and you have financial responsibilities to other things outside the things you want to buy, like cars and cell phones and insurance. So if you hit somebody, you don't get sued. You have a job that takes up a majority of your time. Mine, I work at least 32 hours a week. And in the not so distant future, I might be working 40 hours a week. I might be getting a small promotion, but that promotion means more work. Yes, it means more money, but it means less time doing the things I want to do. Adulting. When you're young, you think I'm going to have all the time in the world so I can make and I can create and I can read and I can watch. And it's not that way for a majority of us. A majority of us are we're working to live. We're not living, like, we live to work. Okay? We're not working to live anymore. That's out of the picture. We are living to work so we can have the money to pay for what we need. And the majority of us still don't have that money. We don't have that money to pay for everything that we need. I still live, unfortunately, in my parents' home, and I'm 26 years old. I decided to buy a car instead of move out. Well, that was 3 years ago, and I'm still here. I had totally intentions of being 25, leaving the nest, having my own place, and being amongst my friends. Well, 26 years old, that car had died. I had to buy a new car, bought a new car, and that payment is up near over $300. And I work in retail. We don't make a lot of money, unfortunately. I might work my tail off. I might be busting my butt every day when I go into work, but there's not enough money. There's not enough money. Oh gosh. I'll go into I'll go into all these fun t-shirt websites and I see Hayao Miyazaki shirts and I find Sailor Moon shirts and all these really fun things that I want to buy, I want to own, I want to be able to proclaim who I am as an individual with these things. But unfortunately, there's hardly any extra money outside the things that you have to do. And my recommendation, don't don't grow up. Don't do it. Don't do it. I had a I had a Peter Pan complex when I was younger. I was about I was at 17 years old and I didn't want to grow up. I didn't want to grow up because I looked at my mom and my dad and my elder brother and I was like, no, I don't want anything to do with that. I wanted the money from for being an adult, but I did not want the life. I did not want those things. I mean, okay, I listed off all these really bad things that happen when you're an adult, but some really fun things get to happen. I mean, you get to travel without your parents. I mean, your dad might still call and ask where you're at, how you're doing. Did you make sure the oil was changed in your car? Did you check your tire pressure? Did you remember this? Do you remember that? Do you have a flashlight? Yeah, your dad will still call no matter how old you are. Your dad will still hover. Um, you can travel without your parents. You can go see what movies you want to go see. That's nice. Um, I'll never forget there was an instance when I was like 12 and a group of friends were going to go see Knight's Tale. Way back in the day. Okay, and the warning for the film I think said brief nudity. There's butt exposure. And my mom wouldn't let me go see that film. I was so mad at her for so long. So mad at her for so long for not letting me go see that movie. But now I can go see what I want. And it's awesome. Um, you can read what you want. I don't know about you guys, but my mom certainly, she would sometimes read books before I would, or she would try. I blew through books so fast when I was younger, and I still do, that she would try to keep up with what I was reading and let me know if I could read it or not. Now that doesn't happen because I still read faster than her and I still read more than she does on a daily basis, so I'm good. Um, there are a few other things that don't come to mind immediately, but life life is hard, just period. I don't care. You might be in your 50s, you might be in your 20s, and you might be a teenager. Life's difficult. I mean, it comes with its own sets of challenges. But my deep and heartfelt motivation to you is find a way to not grow up. Find a way to not grow up. It's not as magical and as awesome as it sounds because it's not. It's not at all. Uh, I hope you guys are all safe because I know that the weather is going on crazy. I hope you guys are all safe. You're doing well. I know the video is shorter, but I am still quite tired. I've been dealing with exhaustion for a long time and it's starting to kind of beat me down, but I'm determined. I'm determined to make it out. I'm determined to be okay. But you guys have a fantastic week. Let me know if you guys have seen any movies or read any new books or mangas or animes. I actually just finished Soul Eater on Netflix, and I'm surprised I quite enjoyed that one. I'm going to try Princess Jellyfish. I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm going to give it a shot. But if you guys have read or watched anything new, be sure to shoot it off my way, and I will use either my handy dandy Netflix or my handy dandy library card, and we'll check that out. But you guys have a great week, and I will see you next Monday.